NBA god-level talent, Lin Mo's rise to basketball immortality. Like, share and subscribe. Episode 11. The small arena is far from the size and luxury of Madison Square Garden and Staples Center. Even a little shabby. But at this time, in the stadium, the fans watching the game were very emotional and enthusiastic. The sidelines were filled with countless commentators, videographers, journalists, scouts and team management. It can be said that the existence of Lin Mo and James makes such an insignificant summer league even less eye-catching than a heavy showdown in the playoffs. Even if you move to a top stadium, it may be full and ticket prices will soar. This is the commercial value and influence of superstars. Even if Lin Mo and James have not officially entered the NBA, the potential they have shown is already visible. Today's blockbuster showdown, LeBron vs. Lin Mo, is the focus of all fans. One is the son of the heavenly choice, the other is a super dark horse from the divine state. What kind of spark will be wiped out? It's really exciting. Today's summer league game actually attracted so many coaches and general managers to watch the game, which shows how hot Lin Mo's market is. As long as he can play steadily, countless people will hand him contracts and bills. Sidelines NT's narrators are already passionately explaining, spitting and shining brightly. Such a heavy duel made the atmosphere of the whole audience quite hot. As commentators, they are also emotional and excited. John Paxson, who was watching the game, looked solemn. Now Lin Mo is an important chip for the reconstruction of their Bull dynasty. In any case, we must complete the contract with Lin Mo at the first time. Now he is also in intensive discussions with Bill Duffy, and Bill Duffy has not yet gotten an answer from Lin Mo on which team he wants to join. After the players from both sides have warmed up, the game is about to begin. Everyone held their breath and the showdown between LeBron vs. Lin Mo was about to begin. For many years to come, you will most likely see these two players meet on the field, even on the stage of the finals. Yes, the clash between these two players is likely to be the beginning of a lifetime of battle. Wow, we're witnessing history, and we should remember this moment. Neither team, except for James and Lin Mo, has any players who can get on the table. But since it's a live broadcast across the country, every player will definitely do their best, and their eyes will shine brightly. This is likely to be the peak moment of their lives, the closest step to their dreams, and naturally dare not slack off. Both sides jump the ball and the Cavaliers get the ball. Guard Martin Cliffs delivered the ball to James in time. Also in the Summer League, James is regarded as the facade of the future NBA. This summer, he signed a 7-year super sneaker contract with Nike for nearly $100 million, which is not a grade with his teammates at all. Almost all the fans came for James, and the coach certainly gave him unlimited firing power and privilege. The ball, of course, is in his hands. But James played selflessly, taking a step with the help of blocking and hoisting the ball to interior center Brolo Sandorf. The latter received the ball and missed the basket. Just then, James went straight to the inside line, jumped high, grabbed the ball in his hand in the air, and hit a super stagnant basket. 2:0. James did not live up to everyone's expectations of him, and showed great aggression and enthusiasm from the start. Lin Mo. To everyone's surprise, when it was the Bulls' turn to attack, the audience collectively chanted Lin Mo's name. This made Roger Mason, who controlled the ball, feel the pressure and obediently handed the ball to Lin Mo just after half. Martin Cliffs clings to Lin Mo, does not give him any room to break through, and the defense is very focused. Boo! After Lin Mo's 2 skillful crotch dribbles, one super accelerated and went straight to the right. His first step was very fast, and at the level of a summer league player, he could not form any defensive threat at all, and he was thrown away in one step. Lin Mo braked sharply, stopped at the bottom line, and shot in the half-cut basket. The basketball crosses the wonderful arc and passes through the heart. 2:2 flat. At the beginning, the aces of both teams showed their strength, which is undoubtedly the scene that all fans want to see the most. It was the Cavaliers' turn to attack, and James's jump shot high on the left hit the iron. Turning back, Lin Mo ran wildly forward with the ball. Martin Cliffs couldn't defend at all, and both speed and strength were crushed. Lin Mo directly pushed the fast attack, and a dragon rushed to the basket and won the dunk against Brolo Sandorf. Episode 12. Lin Mo is still as steady, ferocious, and terrifying scoring ability as ever. It seems that his market will go higher. Oh my god. Lin Mo is really a monster. He will not break his scoring record of 59 points in this game, right? The two commentators widened their eyes and their voices trembled a little. Lin Mo's breakthrough ability and mid-throw ability are too scary. However, in three-point projection, he has not yet shown a special talent. Indeed, although Lin Mo scored a crazy 59 points in the last game, he basically burst into the inside of the line of the layup, dunk or mid-range shot. One of the three-pointers missed. Being an outside lineman with an unsolved mid-range shooting and breakout ability, three-pointers can be slightly weaker. After all, Michael Jordan's three-points are not accurate. But if there is none, it is quite bad. After the Cavaliers' layup, Lin Mo took control of the ball and advanced to the front three-point line. Since Lin Mo's breakthrough was too threatening, Martin Cliffs directly released 2 steps. Anyway, Lin Mo did not have the ability to score 3 points, and he could let go of the air unscrupulously. Seeing that there was no one half a meter in front of him, Lin Mo hardly hesitated, jumping in place and shooting 3 points. Just like the 3-point shooting training I did before, it was easy and casual. Aha! Cut another 3 points. In less than a minute, Lin Mo shot 3 of 3 and scored 7 points in a row. Moreover, to everyone's surprise, Lin Mo scored a 3-point goal for the first time, breaking the doubts about his extremely poor 3-point ability. The Cavaliers missed the offensive end. Lin Mo picked up a rebound in the crowd, and lightning counterattacked. For the Cavaliers players defending Lin Mo, it was simply a painful torture. Pasted too close, was Lin Mo 1 step over. With a slight step, he was able to raise his hand to shoot 3 points. And no matter the speed, strength, or skill, he is very different from Lin Mo, and he is not a dimensional player at all. Lin Mo's dimensionality reduction blow, no one can resist it. Aha! While Martin Cliffs was swinging from side to side, Lin Mo took a step outside the 3-point line, dropped the knife in his hand, and shot through the net pocket again. It's like getting a woman pregnant, with incredibly precise precision. 10:0. In just 72 seconds, Lin Mo exploded for 10 minutes. Don't say that the Summer League field, even if you look at the entire history of the NBA, there are few such famous scenes. When the beast struck, who said Lin Mo wouldn't shoot 3 points, everyone was punched in the face. I'm curious, if the Bulls give Lin Mo all the shots, how many points can he get in a row? He's just bullying the kindergarten kids. The 2 commentators were trembling with excitement. Hey! Guys, let me guard that guy. James was a little blind, beckoning his teammates to step back and personally stare at Lin Mo. After the Cavaliers failed to attack, Lin Mo confronted James. The showdown between 2 supernova detonates in an instant. This is clearly the showdown that all fans would most like to see. Boo! After dribbling twice hard, Lin Mo lowered his center of gravity to the right, and James's reaction speed was not slow. After all, the Cavaliers' version 1.0 of James, although lean, but not very heavy, reacts quickly. Lin Mo's body opened the way, and he moved forward against James arbitrarily, relying on strength to trap him behind him. From the high to the bottom line, the 2 are like 2 tanks colliding. Lin Mo crushed James in the air and hit a layup. LeBron, your defense is good, but in front of me, it's still too bad. Remember, the next goal I'm going to be here, shooting a 3-pointer in front of you. Lin Mo let out harsh words. After the Cavaliers scored from the inside, Lin Mo took the ball at a 45-degree angle on the right and held the ball against James. Just now he has put down his rhetoric, to shoot a 3-pointer here to meet James. Naturally he will not break the contract, even though James had already covered Lin Mo with his height and arm span. But Lin Mo made a 3 threat, and after opening up a little space, he bounced off the ground and shot at James, who was sealed to his fingertips. At the moment when Lin Mo fell to the ground, the ball hit the board into the basket. Lin Mo pretended to blow his palm, indicating that his hand felt too hot. Now James' defensive ability is also the NBA average. In the face of Lin Mo, who had a more terrifying physical quality than him and opened the 3-point talent, he could not stop it at all. The first 9 shots in the entire first quarter were all done by Lin Mo. At the back, the whole world knew that Lin Mo would come to end the attack. The Cavaliers even spared no effort to attack 2 or 3 men, but still had little effect. Half a section passed, Lin Mo completed 9 kills in a row. Among them, 5 of 5 3-pointers hit 23 points with brutality. 2 more to give, ask for flower tickets and tickets. Episode 13. In the stadium, the adrenaline of every fan is soaring, and the passion is spreading. The blazing heat that made people's blood vessels burst over the stadium. Brutal 9 kills in a row, until the 10th goal, Lin Mo did not hit the iron. In this level of league, Lin Mo is simply an upgraded version of Zhang 20,000. Ravaging the stadium. James dribbled to steady the rhythm, 1 step past the Bulls' defense straight to the basket, taking off the tomahawk dunk. However, at this moment, a black shadow rose from under the basket and faced the big hat that covered his face, and pressed James's ball down. You know, the little emperor is full of power, is a light tank running at full speed. After Lin Mo completed the big hat, he was still calm and self-assured, as steady as Mount Tai, which showed how terrifying his strength was. Getting the ball, Lin Mo pushed a quick attack. The speed of light threw away the defender who was pestering him, and the windmill dunked. After the ball was snapped, there were 5 seconds left. The opponent is super far away and does not score 3 points, and the first quarter ends. Almost all the fans began to stand and watch the ball, roaring with exhaustion. Many beauty fans, even more crazy trembling, is celebrating. Lin Mo and the Little Emperor dueled head-on. Lin Mo wins, previously scored 3 points on James's head, and now has a big hat after the fast attack dunk. Lin Mo crushed the Little Emperor with 29 points in a single quarter, and won the focus match perfectly. You know, in terms of fame and talent before the draft, there are few in history that can match James. But the Little Emperor's debut in Xiaolian was ruthlessly destroyed by Lin Mo, which was really a bit scary. Lin Mo is like a ruthless slayer and tyrant, continuing his brutal rule. James shot 3 of 7 in a single quarter and scored 8 points, performing decently. But compared with Lin Mo, that is a world of difference. Wow. Lin Mo definitely has the potential of an NBA superstar, and he is completely abusive on the stage of Summer League. I was wondering, is Michael Jordan playing Lin Mo with yellow skin? Or is it that he is possessed by God these 2 days? In the first quarter, the Bulls bombarded 35-22, and Lin Mo single-handedly beat the entire Cavaliers team. In the second quarter, the substitute players pecked at each other and played iron, and the audience was a little sleepy. But at some point, everyone is like being sounded by an alarm bell, and suddenly their eyes light up, because Lin Mo has appeared. In the second quarter, Lin Mo still had no intention of ending, playing 5 minutes, shooting 6 of 8 and scoring 16 points. Halftime scoring has reached 45 points. John Paxson, who was watching from the sidelines, waved his hand. This guy's talent is really too strong, maybe we're making a wrong decision. Players with such perverted talents are traded off, and that is simply brainwater. However, John Paxson's explicit instruction from owner Reinsdorf was to quickly improve the team's record. This is also the reason why he must use Lin Mo as a chip to recruit superstars. Potential does not equal immediate combat power. Perhaps Lin Mo will sweep the league in a few years, but John Paxson does not think he can lead the Bulls to rise right away. As strong as Michael Jordan, he only won the championship in the 9th year of his career. Before that, he was still taught to be a man by the old fritters in the league. In the third quarter, Lin Mo was still bloodless, shooting 8 of 9 three-pointers in a single quarter, cutting 26 points, and his personal score in the third quarter came to 71. At this time, the Bulls had already led to 25 points, and there was no suspense in the game, so Lin Mo chose to watch the game in the final quarter. In the end, Bull won 15, then 87, wild slaughter night. With Lin Mo's super god performance, he once again washed his opponents in blood. Why are you so strong? You are simply unstoppable. After the game, James hugged Lin Mo and did not skimp on words of praise. You're also great and talented. Come on, the future is yours. Lin Mo patted James on the shoulder in encouragement. Looking at Lin Mo's back as he turned away, James scratched his head. The future is mine? You're less than a year older than me. In the next few days, Lin Mo is still leading the Bulls to the Summer League, and without suspense, he won the Summer League championship with a full victory record. Lin Mo was also elected MVP with an average of 56 points per game. Inside Bill Duffy's office, the phone was almost bursting. With such a talented and promising new star, the league's 29 teams, Charlotte Bobcats were only founded in 2004, are as crazy as the discovery of the new Big Shulu. According to the offers of the teams, the most tempting ones at the moment are the Bulls' $600W a year, the Houston Rockets' $580W a year, and the Knicks' $620W a year. In this day and age, the salary is not as perverted as in previous lives. For Lin Mo, a rookie who has only played a few Summer League games and does not even have draft qualifications, he has obtained an annual salary of more than the champion, which is already quite high. Lin Mo also does not have the luxury of asking for how high a salary he will get in the first season of his career, which is not realistic. But he is sure that in the second season, he will directly sign the top salary, because Lin Mo is not subject to the terms of the rookie contract. As long as the first season is played well enough, the top salary is not a problem at all. Episode 14. Under the frantic chase of these 3 teams, the rest of the teams withdrew from the scramble. Although Lin Mo was extremely talented, if he continued to bid like this, he was afraid that he would be close to $10 million. Give a nameless free agent $10 million, which boss does not have such courage? In the room, Bill Duffy presented Lin Mo with the final offer of the 3 teams. The Knicks $640W a year, the Bulls a year $660W knife, and the Houston Rocket directly gave $700W US knife. All are 1-year contracts. Because no one will give a rookie a high-value long date, the risk is too great. Even if Lin Mo's talent is strong, he has not yet verified it in the NBA, and everything is virtual. How's it going? Have you thought about it? This should be the highest 3 contracts that can be obtained so far. Bill Duffy smiled lightly. His own players are so hot, as a rookie can sign such a high-fat contract. As an agent, he was literally happy. What's the attitude on the Bulls' side? Lin Mo was still a little wavering. The reason why he is not in a hurry to sign is because Lin Mo wants to let the teams raise the price of each other and increase the contract amount to the maximum. He is well aware that teams will only offer 1-year contracts, but where the upper limit of the amount is, Lin Mo is not clear. This is the reason why he will think about it after playing Xiaolian. At this time, with a few games as a criterion, the teams will definitely bid at all costs. Don't push the bosses to take a hand, you never know how rich they are. With the information I've got so far, there's a good chance the Bulls will use you as a bargaining chip in exchange for a superstar. Your current market is very hot. Lin Mo smiled. Really? Then the Knicks. 640W US knife, you can. Although the Knicks offer the lowest, they are absolutely sincere compared to the Bulls using themselves as chips. The Knicks of this world have just recruited lone wolf Stephen Marbury in the summer. But even if you already have an old horse, you can put him in the position of point guard. The super backcourt combination composed of Lin Mo and Lin Mo is absolutely unimaginable. Moreover, the current Knicks are on the edge of the playoffs, and their strength is in the middle. With Lin Mo's joining, the upper limit is immeasurable. As for the Mosaic team, Lin Mo, who had crossed over from his previous life, certainly knew their hateful behavior. Even if he liked Dayo again, Lin Mo could not choose to sign with such a garbage team. In the end, Lin Mo decided to sign a contract with the Knicks. After receiving Lin Mo's verbal promise, those reporters with great supernatural powers broke the news at the first time. For Lin Mo not to join the Rockets, Dayo is still a bit lonely, but he also respects the decision made by Lin Mo. As for John Paxson, his plan was in vain. He also didn't know where he had lost. Perhaps the intention to use Lin Mo as a trading chip is too obvious. A few days later, Lin Mo flew to New York and signed a contract with the Knicks. After Lin Mo signed the contract, Bill Dufay took him to the villa area near Madison Square Garden for the first time and rented a villa. This villa is in a nice setting and laid back and comfortable. It is indeed a great place for NBA players who usually need to take care of their bodies. For more than a month, Lin Mo basically stayed in the team training hall and practiced hard. In the second half, Marbury also began to practice with Lin Mo, run in, and cultivate tacit understanding. After all, the super backcourt combination composed of the two is of course very powerful. However, if the run-in is not good, there is a problem with the distribution of ball rights, and the playing style is too overlapping. It may cause the effect of 1 + 1 less than 2. The team's coach, Don Chaney, also made adjustments according to the playing style and characteristics of the two people. It was decided to let Lin Mo play as a point guard, while Stephen Marbury was placed in the position of point guard. The playing style of this era is not as vague as in the previous life, and the position is still very clear. There is no James, alphabet brother behind them, small forwards or even big forwards to play point guards. Marbury's passing ability is good in itself, averaging 8.1 assists per game last season. The assist data is good, but it is actually a bit unique, otherwise it would not have the title of lone wolf. Marbury is very arrogant, and he will control most of the Knicks ball. But after practicing with Lin Mo, Marbury really realized how strong Lin Mo's ability was. Therefore, he was also willing to try to be the Pippin by Lin Mo's side. Of course, it has not yet been tested by the official NBA game, and everything at present is just a strategy, just a piece of paper. Episode 15. The New York Knicks have the largest game in the league. After all, New York is the world's largest metropolis, and the market behind it is really huge. Although the Knicks have no illustrious history and have been on a bad team for quite some time, but the year-round earnings are ranked first in the league. New York's unique and huge market is unmatched by any other team. However, the New York Knicks have never had a superstar of high commercial value in its history. This is indeed a bit of a waste for the Knicks' huge market. This year's salary cap of the Alliance is more than $43 million, and Lin Mo, a pure rookie, occupies more than 600 W of space. Coupled with Marbury's contract taking up a 1700 W share, the Knicks' space is essentially locked up and there is no possibility of any signings. As a last resort, the Knicks had to dispose of the team's top scorer, Allen Houston. You know, Allen Houston was the top scorer who averaged 22.5 points per game last season. But his contract is also too big to be disposed of, and the Knicks will have to pay a terrible luxury tax. But for Lin Mo, a rookie with no background and new to the league, he traded off the team's top scorer, which is indeed an operation that the outside world cannot understand. When the deal was first struck, there was a widespread belief that the Knicks were playing with fire. While Allen Houston didn't lead the team into the playoffs, or even further possibilities, he was steady enough. Bringing in a lone wolf, signing a pure rookie, throwing Allen Houston away. It does sound a bit bizarre. Now the Knicks lineup is basically determined. The starting backcourt was Marbury and Lin Mo, two almost unstoppable and absolute aces for the Knicks. On the front and inside line, it's a bit of a stretch. However, Coat Thomas, who averaged 14 + 8 per game, and Keith Van Horn, who averaged 16 + 7 per game, were also qualified forwards and interior lines. It is enough to be able to contribute at both ends of the offensive and defensive ends. Previous Knicks, Marbury and Allen Houston led the team to number 6 in the East and made it to the playoffs. But that's the upper limit. However, the strength shown by the team is still good. Lin Mo is sure to lead this team to fight for the championship. At the same time, there have been a lot of blockbuster deals this summer. For example, Jermaine O'Neal renewed the Pacers with a 7-year, $120 million super long contract. Since being traded to the Pacers, Xiao Ao has risen rapidly and performed extremely hot. Unfortunately, the Walkers did not open their eyes to the sky, not knowing that Xiao Ao would be plagued by injuries and illnesses after that. On the Lakers side, the famous super big deal in history happened. Carmelon and Gloves Payton joined the OK dynasty to form the invincible F4 combination. Of course, this combination is very moist, because Cameron is close to the age of 40, basically the last year of his career, to the Lakers to hold the Thigh Mixed Championship. And Glove Larry Payton is also 36 years old, and there is little combat power left. To put it bluntly, the core is still Kobe and O'Neal. But if F4 is all at its peak, even Jordan's Bull dynasty will be pressed to the ground and rubbed. In addition to these blockbuster deals, the rookie selected this year will also affect the pattern of the league to a certain extent. While it won't work right away, in a few years, it will be time for them to run amok in the alliance. The Pistons of the Iron Blood defense chose the talented Malisic. Although the latter has had a mediocre performance after joining the Pistons, the talent is really good, just joining a team that is not suitable for him. Soon, the Knicks assembled at the training hall in Madison Square Garden to begin the training camp before the start of the regular season. For the reconstituted Knicks, there are still many problems and hidden dangers. First of all, in terms of coaching, Don Cheney's coaching level is mediocre, far less than Phil Jackson and the Cardinal and Popovich. In terms of players, although Marbury served Lin Mo, he had not yet made up his mind to give way and let Lin Mo be the boss. Where there are people, there are rivers and lakes, and the NBA is obviously a Jianghu as well. Marbury, such an unruly old Chio, just came to a new team, gave way to a rookie who had not played a game, and really could not swallow this breath. Hey, Lin Mo, how about we fight? As long as you can beat me in the heads up, then I am willing to let you be the boss of this team. Surrounded by the coach and all his teammates, Marbury came to Lin Mo with the ball. Lin Mo glanced at Tang Cheney and smiled lightly. Good, the rules you come. At this time, Lin Mo and Marbury were already very familiar with each other, and the relationship was good. But if you want to really become a close friend, you definitely have to solve the problem of the positioning of the two people in the team. If Lin Mo did not completely surrender Marbury's ability, then there would always be a grudge between them, and it would be a mess to start a game. After all, Marbury wasn't Steve Nash and didn't have that good temper. The latter's contract won't expire until next summer. Episode 16. Any team must establish an absolute core, and then it can operate around this core. For example, the core of the Bull dynasty is Jordan, and the core of the OK dynasty is O'Neal. Even if the Heat triumvirate in the future generations is the absolute core of James, and the absolute core of the Galactic Battleship Warriors is Durant. Especially in the case of two strong backcourts, or strong frontcourts, it is even more necessary to distinguish between primary and secondary. Otherwise, it will be chaotic and all will be lost. Seeing that Lin Mo and Marbury were fighting with the two new signings, watching the lively Kurt Thomas grin. Bet. Steven can win. He's the league's top shooting guard. Last season's Marbury played an astonishing 22+8 per game. Lin Mo is just a pure rookie, who will bet on him to win. I don't think so. Heath Van Horn shook his head. What, you're going to add pounds? Kurt Thomas smiled. Add pounds. Just bet $1,000 on a knife, plus a month's worth of roast chicken thighs. The two secretly completed a gamble. Marbury threw the ball to Lin Mo. 11 goals. Whoever advances by 11 goals wins, including free throws. You are a rookie, you come first. I can't rely on the old to sell the old, bully you. Marbury spoke his own rules. Lin Mo was also not ambiguous. The top of the arc held the ball in one hand, and Marbury wrapped himself around him, giving Lin Mo a lot of physical contact. This era is not as soft as the later ball wind, and the blowing penalty will be relatively loose, so the physical contact is very large, and this defensive intensity is normal. Lin Mo singled Marbury on his back, like an armored car, destroying obstacles along the way. Marbury's body could not withstand Lin Mo at all, and he squeezed back layer by layer. After squeezing out the space, Lin Mo turned around and came to the basket, jumped lightly, and the Changshu ape arm dunk hit, very relaxed. Marbury's defensive ability itself is mediocre, coupled with Lin Mo's strength and breakthrough skills, are all the top in history. Better than Michael Jordan, crushing Marbury is really easy to write. According to the rules, the goal can continue to attack. Lin Mo got the ball, the top of his head shook a little. Marbury still let Lin Mo take a step, did not defend it. Aha! Without hesitation, Lin Mo's three-point sword came out of its sheath and hollowed out the net pocket. My three-point sword is the flame of hell. 2:0. Brother, your defense is like a road at 4 o'clock in the morning, walking, lying down. Lin Mo spewed garbage talk. Marbury did not believe in evil and still did not defend himself. Because Lin Mo's speed was too fast and his strength was too strong, Marbury knew that if he stuck too tightly, he would be overthrown, so he deliberately put a step. But Temerimer throws 3 points when he doesn't agree, who can stand it? Aha. As a result, you can see one ball after another thrown from Lin Mo's hand. All kinds of different arcs, all the same way, all hollow into the net. The crisp and beautiful sound of brushing the net, one after another. 3.7 kills. What the hell? Marbury frowned, his face full of doubts and wrinkles. Before he knew it, it was 8 o'clock, and he hadn't even touched the ball. On the 9th goal, Lin Mo tiptoed and continued to shoot three-pointers, and Marbury flew up. In an instant, Lin Mo's body bent, lowered his center of gravity, and took advantage of the situation to burst under the basket, and the basket was one in the air. 9:0. Seeing that the league's top scorer was abused by Lin Mo to the point that he didn't even have the chance to touch the ball, Kurt Thomas was directly frightened. 1,000 US knives just flew away? Heath Van Horn patted him on the shoulder. Remember to transfer money to me. Also, today I'm going to eat 3 roast chicken thighs. Between the two people talking, only to hear a bang of the basket explosion, Lin Mo bombarded the basket again, and the back was hit hard. 11:0. No dragging mud with water. Marbury was completely blindsided by the back and had given up on the defense and allowed Lin Mo to rush to the basket and run rampant. He has singled out many stars, but he has never been beaten so powerless. It was also his own death, and he adopted the rule of not changing the serve, otherwise how could he touch the ball a few times now? I really did. After playing in the NBA for so many years, I have never lost so badly, and you guy is really strong. So, according to the coach's arrangement, I play the point guard, you play the point guard. You score, I rush assists. Marbury shook his head and held out his hand to high-five. Lin Mo also knew that Lao Ma was actually a very good person, and he would form an indissoluble relationship with Shenzhou in the future, and even get a Shenzhou green card. Therefore, Lin Mo's impression of him was still very good. Happy cooperation, we will win the championship. There was a fire in Lin Mo's eyes. Although Lin Mo was still very young, there was a burst of domineering aura between his eyebrows, and his aura was no less than that of Michael Jordan. Championship? So far away, hopefully. After the two high-fived, all the Knicks players surrounded and high-fived together, and the atmosphere was really good. These players are not stupid, and they can see how strong Lin Mo's ability is. There are 2 super backcourt players in the team, Lin Mo and Marbury, and it is really possible to fight for the championship. This kind of rebirth and upgrading has made the morale of every player burn. Episode 17. Shenzhou, CCTV, CV5 channel is located on the floor. Zhang Lili got together with Su Kun and others to watch the highlights of Lin Mo's Summer League. Director Zhang, I think we can broadcast more Knicks games, and even use the Knicks as the main and the Rockets as a supplement. Lin Mo's talent is obviously much higher than that of Dayo, and his achievements will be much higher. Su Kun suggested. Zhang Lili was once a national player of the Shenzhou men's basketball team and a defender. I know how hard it is for a defender player to get a foothold in the NBA. Lin Mo, on the other hand, was able to wreak havoc in the Summer League, showing talent and ability that was not inferior to the NBA's top stars. The upper limit in the future is immeasurable, and it is not a dimension at all with Dayo. Therefore, Zhang Lili also decided to propose to the director of the TV station to strengthen cooperation with the NBA and increase the broadcast of Knicks games. In this day and age, fans know that most of the NBA is broadcast through sports magazines, radio broadcasts, and CV5 games. The CV5 plays a pivotal role in this. That's it, and will apply to the director right away. At the same time, after more than a month of joint training, the teamwork and tacit understanding of the entire Knicks have improved a lot. Lone Wolf Marbury decided to play the role of the team's second boss, focusing on ball control and organization, and let Lin Mo attack. But a person's style of playing can't change in an instant. Most of the time, the old horse can still focus on his role, and sometimes the brain fever will be very impulsive. Overall, this season's Knicks, compared with last season's Fish Belly, have been completely changed blood, not at all on one level. In the midst of thousands of calls, the 2003 to 2004 NBA regular season finally kicked off. Previously, after the proposal of Zhang Lili and Su Kun, the director agreed to increase cooperation with the NBA and broadcast as many Knicks games as possible. Even CCTV has the idea of broadcasting all 82 regular season games of the Knicks. The current cooperation is under further negotiation, and it will not take long for an agreement to be reached. After all, the Shenzhou market is very broad, and now take the initiative to cooperate with the NBA, such a large piece of cake, the shrewd David Stern will not be allowed to let it go in vain. On October 28th, the regular season opener began. However, the Knicks will play on October 29th, and the first game will be against the Orlando Magic. Last season's Magic, with the 8th place in the East, barely made it to the playoffs. Tracy McGrady averaged 32.1 plus 6.5 plus 5.5 per game to get the scoring king and dragged the team into the playoffs. But being killed by the Pistons in the first round, a round of travel, left Maddie in question. Magic is also completely disappointed with Maddie and has the idea of trading it. The NBA is definitely the most commercialized and brutal league in competitive sports. Various trades and transfers are emerging. Except for a few superstars who can live on a team for the rest of their lives, most players will play for many teams in their lifetime. Although Maddie was gifted, Magic cultivated it as a cornerstone of the team. But over the course of a few seasons, the team's best record is a round trip. Since there was no hope in Maddie, throw him out immediately and rebuild. This is the consistent style of all teams in the NBA. But no matter what kind of trading rumors circulate, with Maddie's Magic, the strength is not to be underestimated. Even if it is not a top team, it is definitely a hard bone to gnaw. For the away Knicks, the first win of the new season is undoubtedly extremely important. Because of the big change in the roster in the new season, the Knicks have suffered too much criticism, giving up the team's top scorer, Allen Houston, in exchange for a lone wolf and a rookie who only played in the summer league. In the eyes of the outside world, this operation is a bit wise. Even if throwing away Allen Houston is not a too faint operation, it can be exchanged for such a combination of two backcourts, which still makes the major media very unoptimistic. The Knicks must come up with a strong attitude to win, prove their strength to the outside world, and punch them in the face. Just then, the Knicks also had good news. The team's starting center, the uncle who has been plagued by injuries, has completely recovered from injury and can play. He is the starting center of the Knicks, and although he is 37 years old, his super strong body and top blocking ability can still form an iron gate on the inside of the Knicks. Moreover, Mutombo's position in the team is to defend the gates and does not need to score much. This is obviously the type of teammate that Lin Mo needs most. Someone has to do dirty work, and Uncle Mu is obviously the best person to do these dirty jobs. Episode 18. Before the New York Knicks and Orlando Magic opener, there were already several focus matches in the league. For example, the Milwaukee Bucks lost 89-95 to the Timberwolves. Garnett the Wolf King shot 11 of 23 from the field and scored a 25-pointer and 21 rebounds for a double-double-double. In the first game of the season, it showed an extremely hot state, and this year's Timberwolves also have the strength to compete with the Lakers for the top spot in the Western Conference regular season. Meanwhile, the Lakers beat the Dallas Mavericks 109-93. Kobe Bryant did not appear due to injury, but the Lakers' F3 combination played extremely hot. Gary Payton had a perfect stats of 21 plus 7 plus 9, O'Neal had 16 points and 9 rebounds, and Cameron scored 15 points. Although after the arrival of Gary Payton and Al Marlin, O'Neal's ball was divided quite a bit. But the play of these two bosses is also remarkable. After all, they are all superstars, and the skinny camels are bigger than the horses. And the Knicks' confrontation with the Magic is obviously a heavy focus battle. Lin Mo's magical performance of averaging 56 points per game in the Summer League is difficult not to let people focus on him. Maddie, who is opposite him, is the scoring king of last year. The collision between a super rookie and the top scorer is obviously full of topicality. At this point, the CV5 is inside the live broadcast room. Hello fellow spectators, and watch the CV5 game that brought you the New York Knicks away to the Orlando Magic. This game is explained by me and Mr. Zhang Lili. Su Kun sat in front of the commentary, a pair of small eyes shining under the glasses. As the grandfather of the Shenzhou NBA commentary and reporting field, Su Kun still has a high status and right to speak. Moreover, he liked Lin Mo very much and praised him in all kinds. Zhang Lili, who is still middle-aged, seems to be very energetic and smiles. Today's game, Lin Mo, as the first NBA starter of the Shenzhou Defender, is destined to be recorded in history. No matter how he plays today, the moment he steps on the NBA game, he deserves to be respected by the whole Shenzhou. Let us look forward to Lin Mo's performance today. Although the game has not yet officially begun, millions of spectators have stood in front of the TV set, ready to watch this history-proof showdown. In this era, Shenzhou's fans who understand and pay attention to the NBA are still very limited. But the existence of Lin Mo is destined to set off a frenzy of love for basketball by the whole people. Keep your eyes peeled for Orlando Amway Center. In the vast stadium, the fans were already full, cheering enthusiastically and boilingly. Countless magnesium lights intertwined over the stadium, and the atmosphere was extremely warm. Lin Mo is wearing a coat and is warming up for shooting on the court. He really felt the atmosphere of the regular season for the first time, and it was indeed much more lively and hot than the lonely summer league. The presence of fans will obviously also affect the game to a certain extent. The more fans, the more they can naturally mobilize the enthusiasm of the players. The match was also broadcast live across the United States, and several large television stations in the United States simultaneously broadcast it. On the commentary stage, ESPN's two commentators have been spitting passionately. It can be expected that today's game will be very exciting. The Knicks have welcomed two super backcourters, who have improved a lot from last season, and the biggest variable is Lin Mo. That's right. What kind of play can this kid who averages 56 points per game in the Summer League play in the NBA? Whether he is a sadistic maniac or really has superstar potential, it will soon be known. The scene can also see a lot of Knicks fans wearing Lin Mo's #1 jersey. The eyes are full of expectations. A market as big as the Knicks, with the exception of the original Patrick Ewing, has always been star-studded. Stephen Marbury, although also a top star, has always been almost meaningless. The hope of the fans naturally fell on Lin Mo, a potential supernova. On the sidelines, ESPN reporters were interviewing Maddie. In this game, you will be playing against the supernova Lin Mo of the other side. What do you think about this? Lin Mo? Who? Never heard of it. I know a lot of players, but this guy's name, I'm still hearing for the first time. Is he great? Maddie was obviously pretending to be stupid and provoking Lin Mo. ESPN Beauty nodded. He played very bravely in the Summer League. You will be in place for the whole game. Will you give it your all? Maddie smiled. Go all out? No, there are few shooting guards in the league who can force me to play to my full strength. Kobe Bryant, Allen Iverson is fine. Who is this Lin Mo? I can blow him up with one hand and he won't score more than double digits in this game. Maddie let out harsh words directly. As the scoring king of last season, Maddie is very unruly. Besides, a no-name who hadn't heard the name much, Maddie naturally didn't put it in his eyes, and he also had the capital to say it. Magic coach Douglas also gave an interview, saying that he was confident of winning the game and that Maddie would crush Lin Mo, a rookie. The game strategy they made before the game did not put Lin Mo in their defensive focus. Just a pre-game interview is full of gunpowder. Episode 19. In the Amway Center Arena, the smell of gunpowder spreads rapidly. Blazing and passionate, like a flame, this gunpowder may be detonated at any time. In the Knicks coaching seat, Don Cheney sat firmly on the Dioutai platform, his face full of composure, and he did not panic at all. The team signed two super backcourts, Lin Mo and Marbury, and the results of the training match were good and powerful. With these two trump cards in hand, Don Cheney's waist plate is naturally hard enough. If the two backcourts cooperate tacitly, the power that can be exerted is simply unimaginable. Lin Mo, give me a hard kick in the ass. Don Cheney patted Lin Mo on the shoulder, already eager to let his trump card appear. Soon, the referee blew the whistle to signal the starting players of both sides to enter and prepare to jump the ball. The starting lineup on the Knicks side, Marbury plus Limmer plus Keith Van Horn plus Kurt Thomas plus Mutombo. On the face of the lineup, it does have a bit of starlight. Moreover, the Knicks' current roster, if you want to compete for the championship, it is really very difficult. The Pacers and Pistons in the East, the Lakers and Timberwolves in the West, are all strong roadblocks. The Lakers are even more composed of Super F4, aiming to impact for consecutive championships, fierce and abnormal. The combination of the outside line Lin Mo and Marbury is enough, but the interior and bench lineups, a bit bleak. Especially on the defensive end of the inner line, Mutombo, although a defensive player, is 37 years old, and his performance is very unstable and far less than his peak. This is also a huge hidden danger for the Knicks at the moment. The starting lineup on the Magic side, Maddie plus Juwan Howard plus Drew Gooden plus Deshaun Stevenson plus the later famous Luke coach Tyrone Lue. The Magic lineup, in fact, 1.96 meters tall Deshaun Stevenson, is the standard shooting guard. Maddie played more as a small forward, or as a swing forward. According to the pre-match expectations, Lin Mo may match Maddie. However, the specific match situation depends on the deployment of the opposing coach and the situation on the field. The center forwards of both sides walked to midfield to jump the ball. The Magic sent Druguden, and the Knicks are naturally Uncle Moo. Although Uncle Moo is old, he has a height of 2.18 meters, is 10 centimeters taller than Druguden, and his arm span is long enough. Without using the jump, he gently flicked the ball into Marbury's hand. Marbury dribbled 45 degrees to the right, called for a block, and then burst under the basket and passed to Mutombo on the inside. Uncle Moo was caught in the bag and obediently transitioned the ball to the outside line. Lin Mo took the ball, and it was Stevenson who defended him, which made Lin Mo a little disappointed. Boo! Lin Mo didn't have much nonsense. He slapped the ball hard, and a lightning bolt accelerated, like a small motor, straight under the basket. Stevenson was a bit of a light enemy, and he didn't expect Lin Mo's first step to be so heinous. There was some dislocation in the trance, and Lin Mo easily burst into the basket. At this time, Druguden and Juwan Howard Ho's second uncle, double ghosts, slapped the door, quickly shrinking the inner line from both sides to guard the basket. However, Lin Mo did not have the slightest fear, still standing up to the encirclement of the two, forcibly taking off, and his arm stretched out from the seam. A large lever hit the board to the basket. 2:0. In the chaotic army, Lin Mo scored 2 points and got the first point of his career. Originally, Lin Mo had already thought about it, and he wanted to exchange views with Maddie. But judging from the situation at the beginning, I am afraid it will be slightly delayed. As the game progresses, there will definitely be plenty of opportunities for two people to align. Ding! The host's condition for unlocking the next divine talent, breaking Chamberlain's first career scoring record of 43 points. Just then, the system voice suddenly sounded. 43 points in my first career game? Lin Mo frowned, and a strong sense of war suddenly appeared in his eyes. As we all know, Zhang 20,000 is a super scoring monster who has set countless scoring records. In his time, it was simply a standing out. In the first game of his rookie career, Zhang 200 Crazy cut down the anti-heavenly data of 43 points plus 28 rebounds, dominating the lead. Aside from Oxlade Chamberlain, no star has scored 40-plus points in his first career game. Even yesterday's LeBron James was stunning enough to score just 25 points in his first career game. Jordan, Jabbar, Cameron, including Maddie, Iverson, these top scorers, the performance of the first game of their careers compared with Zhang 20,000 cannot be matched. The task of system release is indeed a big challenge. I don't know what the next talent will be. The corner of Lin Mo's mouth slightly evoked a smile, obviously accepting this challenge. Maddie held the ball at the top of the arc, Keith Van Horn defended Maddie, and Drew Gooden lifted the block. Maddie rushed to the left with cover, which happened to be Lin Mo's defensive range. Before Lin Mo could pounce on him, Maddie opened the deadlock for the Magic with a signature soul-destroying jumper. 2:2. The first attack of both sides, all of which was completed, quickly entered the state. Episode 20. Welcome to the NBA, rookie. After scoring the goal, Maddie threw his hands at Lin Mo and sprayed a trash word. The ball was delayed by Drew Gooden's block, which led to Maddie's open shooting opportunity. But it is also true that Lin Mo's defensive ability and experience are limited, which is inseparable from it. At present, on the defensive end, Lin Mo has not yet unlocked the corresponding talent. Most of the defense is only supported by top physical talent. When you meet a league's top scorer like Maddie, it can be a little difficult. To say that Maddie had not heard of Lin Mo's name was false. The NBA circle is so big. A rookie is running amok in the Summer League, averaging 56 points per game. First hammer Anthony, then finish LeBron, already exploded on 30 teams. Even Kobe, O'Neal and Garnett, and even Jordan have heard of Lin Mo's name. When Maddie said this, it was nothing more than a provocation. This is still an iron-blooded era, and the players are not so friendly with each other. The field is full of all kinds of garbage talk, and the arena is like a battlefield. And this basketball environment also happens to be Lin Mo's favorite. Since Adam Shahwa took over, the NBA has become a smoky miasma, encouraging offense, all kinds of body hair whistles. Between the players, there is rarely any more garbage talk. One by one is like a brother, harmonious and friendly, and there is no taste of fighting and fighting at all. Here we go. Tracy was already spraying garbage at Lin Mo, and I don't think it was far from the two of them being aligned. Let's shine our eyes. It is true that the offensive talent that Lin Mo showed at the beginning was not worse than that of Tracy, and Tracy's experience was more than that of Lin Mo. Such a duel is indeed full of suspense. The two commentators were thrilled and curious about the showdown. What do spectators buy tickets for? It's nothing more than for the stars. Stars can come up with a hot play a great ornamental. The audience is willing to buy tickets. The whole audience is looking forward to the head-to-head confrontation between Lin Mo and Maddie. No matter what, the two people will definitely spark. Marbury slowly moved to the left 45 degrees, facing Tyronn Lue's defense, a sideways swing, directly throwing it away. Tyronn Lue's defensive ability and footwork are very mediocre, and in front of a top scorer like Marbury, it is a bit of a lack of attention. Marbury went straight to the basket, and Drew Gooden had been waiting on the inside for a long time. The moment Marbury took off, he also jumped at the same time, slapping his long round arm in an attempt to deliver a super hot pot. You know, Marbury's title of lone wolf is not in vain. His style of play is personal heroism, and he controls most of the ball. The team's offensive choices are mostly decided by him. Whether you attack or pass the ball to your teammates depends entirely on Marbury's mood. Now seeing Marbury slamming into the interior line, all Knicks fans are taking a breath of cool air. Could it be that this guy, the lone Nergy, came up again and he just got on the head? This is definitely not the situation that the team and the fans want to see. However, just as everyone was unhappy with Marbury's offensive choices, Marbury, who threw himself into the air, suddenly made a back-to-back pass and passed it to Lin Mo, who was waiting in the bottom corner. Lin Mo received the ball, and without hesitation, he took off to jump 3 points and shoot. In his vicinity of Tyronn Lue, he could only symbolically wave his arm and interfere. Aha! The crisp brushing sound of the net, as beautiful as the strings. After Lin Mo's goal was thrown, the fans of the entire Amway Center Stadium were all still. Countless eyes converged on the figure in the center of the arena, full of surprise and disbelief. The two commentators were also completely subverted, which is unimaginable. Marbury was deliberately attracting the bag clip and delivering shells to Lin Mo? It looks like it's a tactic for the Knicks. That's right, Stephen Marbury is used to going it alone. But now it seems that he is retreated behind Lin Mo, willing to make a wedding dress for Lin Mo and let him be the main attacker, which is definitely a very huge transformation. If Marbury is willing to be Steve Nash and John Stockton, let Lin Mo be a rookie boss. This year's Knicks will be even more terrifying than we think. Previously, many people in the outside world were worried that the Knicks' two backcourt games might cause a ball dispute. This leads to infighting, locker room chaos, the Knicks into a quagmire, poor results, and even a trade. But at least from the current opening situation, the division of labor between the two people is very clear. One is responsible for possession, passing, one for scoring, and there is no conflict. Dry stick brother. Marbury came up and bumped into Lin Mo to celebrate. Lin Mo gestured. One assist has arrived. I will make you the scoring king this season, Lin Mo said with a burning look in his eyes as he high-fived the old horse. The determination and confidence that emanated from his eyes made Lao Ma feel in a trance that the honor of his assist king had arrived.